That's right, and the woman who was shot and killed has now been identified as Renee Nicole Good, a 37-year-old woman from Minneapolis. The federal government is claiming its agents acted in self-defense, but eyewitness video appears to show a different story. A warning here, what you're about to see is extremely sensitive and difficult to watch.
The video shows ICE agents approaching an SUV stopped across the middle of the road in a residential neighborhood. Agents demand the driver open the door, and as the SUV begins to pull forward, an officer standing in front of the vehicle pulls his weapon and immediately fires 3 shots at close range. The SUV then moves forward and crashes.
Don't let him leave!
Moments later, the agent who fired the shots is seen getting back in his vehicle and leaving the scene.
They were attempting to push out their vehicle, and a woman attacked them and those surrounding them and attempted to run them over and ram them with her vehicle. An officer of ours acted quickly and defensively shot.
Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem says her agents were victims of domestic terrorism. The mayor of Minneapolis described the shooting as reckless.
That is bull. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying.
You shot her! I'm trying to help!
To ICE, get out of Minneapolis.
Hundreds of protesters gathered following the shooting. The state's Governor Tim Walz urging protesters to remain peaceful, says he's given the Minnesota National Guard a heads up. They may be called to duty.
City leaders have said the victim was observing federal actions and was not the target of an ICE-related arrest. The FBI and Minnesota state investigators are now trying to get to the bottom of all this, Erica and Joe.
All right, Dave, thank you.
Reaction now from Eric Ballier. He spent 25 years as a federal agent, including work investigating use of force cases. He said agents have to make a decision based on a number of factors, but had he been in that situation, he says he would have gotten out of the way.
You have to understand what your backdrop is. You're accountable for every single one of those rounds that leaves your weapon. There's a little bit of a crossfire. Obviously, there's protesters or somebody that's filming this essentially directly in the line of fire. So, no, if I'm on scene, I'm not pulling the trigger in this situation.
Ballier says nearly all of the shootings that have happened involve a vehicle, either a traffic stop or someone trying to drive away, and as a result, he has concerns about tactical procedures and training. He's calling for a transparent investigation, adding there are no winners in this.